Our Team Unity administration will be commemorating the 3rd anniversary of the historic ascent of Team Unity to the seat of government. We all recall with humility and a sense of vindication the general elections of February 15, 2015. Thankfully, the majority of people voted for Team Unity, and for this we say, to God be the glory. Our Team Unity administration has kept faith with our people, giving dutiful and unwavering service to all the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. Our country has received accolades from near and far as one of the best managed small island states in the world. Small wonder, our commemorative events could not be compressed in 1 week. This year, our full slate of activities runs from Thursday, February 15th to Sunday, February 25th, and it includes 2 church services, one on the 18th, that's Sunday the 18th, on the island of Nevis, and the other will be on the 25th of February on the island of St. Kitts. A gospel concert, a National Volunteer Day on Saturday, February 17th, a National College, Health and Career Fair in Independence Square Street on Friday, February 23rd, as well as the official opening of the iCity Center and the launch of another exciting series of town hall meetings starting next week in East Barstow are among the several events which have been planned. We are celebrating the 3rd anniversary of an extended week of activities, and the theme we are using is opening doors and creating opportunities through service and empowerment, end of quote. 3 years into our first 5-year mandate, the Government of National Unity has successfully opened the doors of a number of projects that are groundbreaking and pioneering for our country. These include the Federation's first Mental Health Day Treatment Center, as well as the first Cancer Care Treatment Center at the JNF Hospital. And just yesterday, we celebrated another first, the first commissioning of the country's traffic lights. Hundreds journeyed to the roundabout at Baker's Corner to witness history in the making and the forward step into modernity too long delayed. 30 years ago, I'm advised, Anguilla introduced traffic lights. Since 1989, Antigua, just 15 minutes away by flight, did. Since 2002, the BVI introduced its traffic lights. St. Kitts and Nevis, the people say, are now ready to embrace technology and modernity. And I would want to commend the member for St. Christopher I for leading the government's effort in this regard, and equally to commend the law enforcement operators and enforcers for their sterling work of partnership in get us to this juncture where yesterday we could have made our own history. February 23rd is particularly special for us, for we will launch the National Health Insurance Implementation Commission, which represents a major step toward establishing universal health care insurance coverage in St. Kitts and Nevis. national health insurance remains a top priority for our government because we believe that no one should have to declare bankruptcy because of an expensive illness. Neither should anyone have to skip having a potentially life-saving scan or other procedure because of the costs. The Implementation Commission will study best practices for national health insurance programs, and our national health insurance program will help our people, particularly the poor, to access care on a timely and affordable basis. We are a caring government, and for us, the health of our people must come first. My government will ensure dignified care of all our citizens and residents, and we pledge to do so from their cradle to their grave. Our solemn commitment to this pledge was a guiding force when, way back in 2015, we removed the 17% onerous VAT charge on food and medicines and educational supplies and funeral expenses. That same commitment is a guiding force in the construction of a state-of-the-art EC $2.4 million health center being built in Tabernacle through the financial assistance of the Republic of China, Taiwan. Once it opens its doors, the Tabernacle Health Center will provide environmental health services, mental health services, antenatal services, including those for high-risk pregnancies, and child health services, including immunization. The health center in Tabernacle will also treat and manage HIV/AIDS, hypertension, and non-communicable diseases. In August of 2016, we opened the doors of an upgraded and expanded Mary Charles Hospital in Molyneux, refurbishing it to the tune of $1 million EC with assistance from private sector partners, including those at Ross University and other benefactors in the country. In our view, our record and the delivery of health care in St. Kitts and Nevis is second to none. But we accept that there is a lot more work to be done in the health sector. On February the 23rd, the government will stage the first annual National College Health and Career Fairs. So there are two events on the 23rd. In the morning, we launch our national health insurance, and then we come back later in the day for the National College Health and Career Fair. This one will be taking place at Independence Square. And we are expecting to connect anyone seeking employment, a career change, or scholarship opportunities with the corporate, college, and university recruiters, as well as with personnel in the government human resource department on that day. In addition to this, the fair will expose young people and other attendees to careers in healthcare and other dynamic fields that are in demand and growing in St. Christopher and Nevis. This health fair will run from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and later from 5 to 7 p.m. the attendees will be treated to a delightful renditions in a positive concert featuring infamous Ruckus, among other artists. The government has made it a priority in our work with the Park Hyatt to facilitate the creation of local jobs. And we impress upon the developer the need to go out where the people are and interview them within their various communities. with the assistance of the government, the Park Hyatt embark upon extensive community outreach every weekend, way in the advance of its opening. And that resulted in 300 local persons now being fully employed at that facility. The local workforce represents 93% of the workforce at that facility. The Ministries of Tourism and Agriculture also facilitated communication between local suppliers, artists, craftsmen, farmers and fishers with the hotels so that they can source fresh ingredients and prepare healthy menu items for their guests while circulating money in our economy and in our communities. The local fishing sector, from the records we have had, is expanding. There should therefore be plenty of fresh fish and seafood options for our hotels and restaurants, and of course for our homes. I want to take this opportunity to again commend Park Hyatt St. Kitts, which has given its commitment to buying all local produce that is available in reliable, good quality. Indeed, the hotel has provided the Department of Agriculture with a list of some 50 products which they require, and a number of farmers have been chosen to supply a large number of these products. I believe there has been agreement with respect to the sustainability of 15 of the 50 items. The model of engaging local suppliers, local contributors in the hotel sector is one which we encourage, and we will insist going forward that other hoteliers would adopt that particular model. We want, however, to strengthen the connection between tourism and hospitality and the manufacturing industry. And we would want to encourage those engaged in that sector to support locally produced linens, soft furnishings, and light fixtures which are available here. Sun Island Clothes, for example, is one of the largest manufacturers of pillows and other items, linens, which could be of good use in our hotel facilities. The more we support the local economy, the more jobs we open up for our people, the more money reside in the country, and the prosperity agenda is then being realized by all of the people. In closing, we in government will not let up in serving and empowering all the people. This month, the Cabinet initiated effective dialogue that led to the resumption of vehicular beach access at Sandbank Bay in the South Peninsula region. That access was stopped way back in 2009. And on another occasion, I shall read into the public records the exchange of letters from the building board to the then Prime Minister, urging him to do something to remove that impediment. The Prime Minister exited office, and that impediment still continued. At long last, the gates and the chains are gone. This is another example of our commitment to opening the doors for all of our people and to ensure that all of our beaches remain 100% public and easily accessible. I want to invite all the people of St. Kitts and Nevis to support the extended week of activities, and further details of these events will come through the relevant media releases. So the extended week of activities by which we commemorate our 3rd anniversary as a team, as a unity government, delivering and working on behalf of the people. My cabinet colleagues, and I indeed, all of us on this side of the Honourable House, are blessed and humbled that the electorate gave us this amazing opportunity to serve and empower all the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. We are making this happen through the creation of opportunities for each and every one of you and for the future generations to come. For the many achievements that we have had over the last 3 years, I say again, to God be the glory. Great things he has done. And my fervent prayer is that God would continue to bless this beautiful federation of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Stay up to date with news, programs, and activities of the government with SKNIS. Like us on Facebook. Listen to us on SoundCloud. Follow us on Twitter. And watch our videos on YouTube. Connect with us today. SKNIS, St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service.